G'day scrappers, got another piece of medical research equipment here. So this is the Tecan Safire 2. It's a microplate reader. So basically, I'm pretty sure it's mostly used for drug research, pharmaceuticals and all that kind of thing, testing different medicines, I suppose. Yeah, so these two things here are holders for your cartridges and or microplates, I guess. And so the stuff's in the microplates, and this sort of sends light through or does whatever, and and reads the particles. So it starts off in here, and then it's kind of like a CD changer or a disc changer. It takes a disc from here and puts it into this side and goes in and reads, and it just goes like that, and it stacks up. So it probably fits about 30 or 40 discs, cartridges. So anyway, thought no point in trying to get technical with medical equipment, especially a microplate reader. I didn't know anything like this existed. So not much at the front here. It's a very heavy box, so it's going to be a bit awkward to move it around. I don't know what's in it to make it so heavy, but seeing that it's disc changer and all that, I'd imagine there'd be kind of like some kind of mechanism to do all that. And other than that, I'm not sure what could be so heavy. Oh, just lost my microphone there for a bit. Yeah, so really strange piece of equipment here. I do want to sort of get this big plate off, this big disc changer, to just to reduce the bulkiness of it. But I think it looks like the this cover is going to reveal it all. So I'll just get this off. This was part of the same pickup as the DNA analyzer that I scrapped out a couple of days ago. Okay. Okay, so this is just a steel cover, and definitely one of the reasons why it's so heavy. All right, well that didn't get us very far. We've got an aluminium cover this time. Oh no, it looks like it's stainless steel, this. Okay. All right. Let's reveal. Well, this is a very thin piece of stainless. Okay, wow. How bizarre is that? Jeez. It looks like there's a base plate here, and looks like there's other stuff there. It might be part of the changing mechanism. It's a nice little stepper motor here. It looks like there's motors all over it. Wow, very interesting. Quite high-tech stuff by the looks of it. Not really sure what I'm looking at. Yeah, I mean the circuit boards are just pretty average. So far It's not anything super wow. I should certainly plugged into a lot of things, motors, all kinds of things. Okay, bunch of tantalum capacitors on the back here, and yeah, you know, it's just a mid-grade board, but can always take off all these tantalums and yeah, just throw it into mid-grade. So these boxes are obviously what it's all about by the looks of it. There is a board down the bottom, and there's some boards on the side. They look a little bit better. Nice gold-plated jack here, going to another motor. God, there's motors all over it, I think. And something. So I wonder what's in one of these. Wow, this is quite bizarre. I just hope it doesn't turn out to be a really awkward scrap. A little bit like the DNA tester. That was a little bit awkward at stages. This kind of looks a little bit more straightforward, although it kind of does look like a mess. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Wow. Really put together nice and easy for certainly for maintenance or replacing parts. This looks really bizarre. Yeah. Some kind of looks like optical fiber in a way, but maybe not. Okay, well, check that out. Not sure what these things are. They look like little motors, but look at the involvement. You know, this is real like spacecraft kind of stuff. A really nice little motor here. Okay. Don't know how. That's strange. Okay. Yeah, it's some kind of motor. So 5 volts. It's very strange. And how's that? It's almost like a PS2 plug. Okay. Just sort of try and get down here a little bit. All right, so a nice little Japanese made 2-phase motor, a stepping motor, or stepper motor. Yeah, I might keep this one. It's just a nice little size. Nice little spool here. So that's really strange. This part here, it's got like a resin seal. Don't know where this noise from inside. I better go and check out what's going on inside. Okay. So, okay, well, this one's actually quite a nice board. It's got a little gold band crystal oscillator. 2 of them, bonus, and then just a couple of tanties. The rest, it'll just still be a mid-grade board, you know, but at least it's got a couple of little things, good gold recovery items that I can pick off without damaging the board or devaluing it down to nothing. So change battery. I guess we've got to get into one of these boxes and just to see what is in one. So there we go. Yep, not bad. 2 crystals, two good sized tantalum capacitors, and then leave the rest as a mid-grade board. All right. Yeah, might as well get into one of these because, well, although the other one is similar, but this part here goes in an L shape. I'm just not sure what could be in here. It's like seriously put together. A lot of screws, but there might be something interesting in here. A couple people mentioned in the last video when I done the DNA that I should go right into the main box mechanism thing. Well, with the DNA one, I just didn't feel like going that far into that particular thing. You know, it was a bit greasy, and yeah, I've probably picked up, you know, the Ebola virus or oh well, it's all part of the fun. But this one is more of a cartridge reader, and it's more for medicine, drug research. Okay, well, I can see something now. It's these are obviously the light readers. This plate comes off and you can see the mirrors in there. And that's pretty much all it is, just mirrors to reflect light. And yeah, that's all that's in there. Wow. So obviously this box is important for that kind of thing, and this sealed extruded aluminium sort of weird looking thing is yeah, just to keep it all sealed, and so they can get the proper reflection. These are really nice little mirrors here. Might be able to use them for signals. I reckon they'd be really good quality, you know, about the best you can probably get. There's a bit of refraction to them too. They kind of refract light, if you could see the different colors of light. So that's all it is. And so I'd imagine, yeah, so the motor sort of spins that around. But yeah, I was hoping that there would be some kind of circuit board in there, but yeah. And so these are the back mirrors. So there's a mirror on each side at the back here. And yeah, and so the light would sort of run in there, and this would, you know, do its thing. So really not much scrap value here. It's probably aluminium mostly, but there's too much stuff on it to clean up for $1 worth of aluminium. So I might just see if I can get these mirrors out, and I think I can get the other ones, but I just want these ones. Yeah, and just want to keep this whole piece. That's the only interesting thing there. The rest doesn't really interest me. There's certainly no circuit board or anything in there. But at least I didn't have to work too hard to get into one of them boxes. So this one looks exactly the same circuit boards on two sides. It's just a little bit different here. There's another motor here instead. So there's a nice stepper motor here. There's another okay board here. Wow. Quite bizarre. Okay, so this board, these yellow things here, they look like tantalums, but they're actually marked an L, so L for inductor. But there is one gold band crystal oscillator there, high gold recovery, ceramic. Yeah, but pretty much just a mid-grade board. And another mid-grade board down the base here. I suppose, yeah, there's a power supply by the looks of it here, or a power board in there. I would like to get into the base and see what is going on in there. Don't know what this base is made of. It might be aluminium. So I think I'll turn it around. I just want to make my way through to under this, just to gotta have a look. Now that we've pretty much seen everything that we're going to see on the top here. And this data logic, okay, it looks like it's another kind of reader in there. You can see a couple more little reflected mirrors, refractive mirrors. Okay, made in Italy, this. Wow. All right. So it looks like I'll be able to get rid of this big panel, as I was trying to say earlier. just a diverter for the fan. Another one there. Unbelievable how many different plugs are connected to all this. Okay, so yeah, just a basic mid-grade board really. Yeah, can take a couple of tantalums off. There's those yellow inductors again. Yeah. Really nothing much to that. And this looks like a power board. There we go. A couple of huge capacitors there, but actually very rare for a power board to have a gold band crystal oscillator. How's that? First one I've seen that I can remember. Just going to get this component off. That'll give me some room. Yeah, it's like an optical fiber or something, but that was the gold jack that I was talking about earlier. Quite a nice jack. Yeah, so another one of them. Just got to take off these boards and get my stepper motor here. Alright, well, it looks a bit more scrapped out now. Okay, well, there's another little motor. Nice little motor that. But not much else. All right. Yeah, it's a beautiful piece of looks like cast aluminium. And this little data logic thing connects to a jack here. Interesting. Now, how do I get this base off? Looks like there's a screw there that I'm going to have a bit of trouble with. Just can't get into the angle of it. but hopefully we can sort of bust it out. There we have it. Hey, it was lucky that the screw was in the corner so I could twist it out of. All right, so yeah, again, we've got a nice stepper motor here, and okay, and another one here, and this is just obviously a slider. This is for the cartridges, so it picks up the cartridge, brings it over to the other side, pushes it in. Yep, pretty straightforward. It's a really nice thick chunk of aluminium, and I will clean it up eventually because I do want the stepper motors, but I don't have to do that right now. Yeah, so that's the cartridge. Wow. And this yeah, just a little circuit board under there. We're just about done here, guys. So as awkward as it kind of looked, it didn't turn out to be a very bad scrap. Wow. This is a unique board. Kind of had window mirror kind of things on it. Oh yeah, it's got another one of these Trucko power thingos, but nothing there for me. It's just a mid-grade board. Same here, but it does have these kind of weird window mirror, so it's obviously some kind of reader. Unfortunately, it's just a basic mid-grade board, or a peripheral board if you like. Depends where you are. Alright. Oh. Little sheet of aluminium by the looks of it. That's actually a nice piece of aluminium too. I think these might be a T9, no? T8. No? Now, I do have a feeling that these are kind of Torx, but they're not really Torx. They're something else unusual, because T8 is too small, T9 is too big. Well, we managed this one, but yeah, in the two pieces of electric equipment that I've gotten, no screws actually fit these Torx. So they might not technically be Torx, they might be something else, you know, a cross between a Torx and a Allen key, or I don't know. Looks like one is a bit shot. No. Oh God, it's got looks like some kind of thermal sheet. So you can see the cables coming in, and then you might see the grid pattern inside. It's like a thermal sheet. You might be able to use this as a grow mat for seedlings. Very strange. Maybe it needs to warm up the base to get a better reading or something, because it's definitely a thermal sheet. It's like the back of your car windscreen. That's unusual. So I think because the wires are still intact, I think I'll probably keep it. There was something that I took off the back here, but not sure. I'll have to look back on the video. All right, and yeah, over here it's just a fan module, so nothing there. And this side there's nothing there. This is all just the main cartridge thing. So it was an interesting scrap as far as just seeing something really unusual. Scrap value, very, very little. But that's okay. You know, did get some circuit boards, a couple of good ones. Yeah, it was just interesting to see inside these kind of things. This is, yeah, the slightly different one. It's on an angle, nice jack. Looks like yeah, nice little, another little Japanese motor. And I'm pretty sure these are motors as well. They look very strange, and they're pretty much all over it. There's another stepper. So probably the best thing I got out of this were all these nice little stepper motors. There's the one that I opened up completely. There's the mirror. Pretty cool, really nice, so balanced and so beautifully balanced. It's, you know, engineering at its finest. Yeah, and this thing, that looks strange, but yeah, I'm not sure if these are motors. I'll probably keep them because they're so small. A hobbyist would probably like these motors. Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, okay. So this part here, that's looks like a main lens. Looks like a really good quality lens as well. Strange. And yeah, apart from that and a few circuit boards, that was it. Alright guys, well, I hope that was a bit of fun for you. A Microplate Reader. I don't know if I'll ever get one of these again, and I'm not sure if I'll actually scrap it out next time, if I do get another one. Although, you know, if they all turn out to be motors, you know, it might be worth just going for the motors and stuff, but Wow, what an unusual piece of scrap. I might just tilt it over. Yeah, I just wanted to open the back cover of the fan module, and yep, it does have another power supply here. So this actually looks like the main power supply, whereas the other thing was just that was just a power board, probably to the actual reading stuff, and this is the main power supply. So I'll get that out as well, a little bonus power supply there. Yeah, well, there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed that scrap out. What a real weird one. Microplate reader. Yeah, well, now we know what's in one, and I hope that was a bit of fun. Keep scrapping, have fun, and if I don't talk to you before Christmas, have a good one, guys. Stay safe, look after yourselves, and I'll catch you real soon.